Sex is for our pleasure. It's not evil. There's nothing evil. Like a pastor said, sex does not reduce your anointing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel, Life, Love, and Relationships. My name is Kemi. Welcome back to Life, Love, and Relationships. Next, we're going to be discussing how to nurture your relationships. We'll talk about some practical ways in which you can nurture your relationships. Before we go on, guys, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button right now. And for those who are joining us for the first time, you're very welcome to Life, Love, and Relationships. We will encourage you to go and watch the first of the series. We'll be discussing how to nurture your relationships. We'll share some practical ways in which you can nurture your relationships. The first on our list is decision and dedication. From the very onset, you need to decide what you want the outcome of your relationship to be. What type of marriage do you want to have? It's a decision you need to make with your partner from the onset. But on your end, you also need to decide how the things that you contribute will add up to the type of marriage that you want. Once you decide on that, you need to also decide your weaknesses, your strengths, how they would impact the type of marriage that you want. As well, once you make those decisions, you also need to stay dedicated to those things that you've decided you have to do that you believe will contribute to what you want your marriage to look like. You need to be dedicated, and it has to be both parties. As you are doing your own, your partner also has to be dedicated to what you want your marriage to be, and those decisions you've made, what you need to do, the steps you need to take, the character you need to develop, the weaknesses you need to work on for you to be able to get what you want, to get to a desired destination in your marriage. The next on our list will be intentional about building trust. Trust is not something that you should stumble on, or you should have the expectation that your partner should have. We've talked about developing character strength, working on your weaknesses. It might just be something as simple as the way you talk to your partner, the way you address them, how you involve them in things. So if you're intentional about building trust, you know the things that are expected of you. You need to put your partner in your shoes. If you were the partner, what are the things you need to do to make this person trust you? So be intentional about building trust. What you know would impact your ability to trust your partner, do not also serve them that same thing. Be very intentional about building trust in your marriage. The next on our list is be intentional about building love. People tend to think that love is the way you feel, is this uncontrollable thing. No, love is a decision. You need to be very intentional about loving your spouse, caring to their needs, understanding them. These are all packages that come with love. How do you want to love your partner? How do you want to show your partner that you love them? How does your partner want you to love them? You need to understand all these things and factor out a way to continually show love to your partner, even in very difficult situations, even when it seems like that partner cannot be loved. How do you continue to show up for this person in love? You need to decide on that and stay dedicated to it. The next on our list is respect one another. Respect sometimes can be everything. It's the way you relate to your partner. It's the way you allow other people see your partner through your lens. And if you do not respect them genuinely from your heart, people are going to pick that you do not respect your partner. So behind closed doors, when it's just you and your partner one-on-one, how do you show respect? When your partner is not there, when you're discussing with your friends or counterparts, how do you show them that you respect your partner? Because somehow these things will always find a way to get to your partner. So it has to come from a genuineness of heart to show your partner respect. Respect one another. You need to be genuine. Let the respect you feel towards your partner or that you show your partner, let it come genuinely from your heart. Respect should not be based on character flaws or you've chosen to marry this person. So be intentional about respecting this person because how you respect one another would definitely impact your marriage and how you're able to enjoy your marriage or you want to endure your marriage. Make sure you are in touch with one another. Be very deliberate about having conversations, not just about the mechanical operations of running a home together, but also what is happening in their lives. What are the current thoughts in their head? What is going on in their lives? You need to constantly be in touch with one another, check in with one another, know what is going on with your spouse. As you're checking in with your spouse, also make sure that you are checking your past, you're also giving your partner information about what is going on with you. So at every point in time, both of you are in sync. Whatever circumstances is happening in your life, in your work, in your business, in whatever endeavor or walk of life, this person is aware and they know how to help you or how to deal with that season of your life. The next on our list is be authentic. Be very authentic with your partner. Bring your most authentic self always so that you will not be afraid to be naked. You will not have to censor yourself. You're being yourself. You're being in your element in that relationship. And then you can only be comfortable doing this if you've worked on your character flaws. No one is perfect. We all know that. But there are certain character flaws that can easily impact your marriage. So you need to work on those things. How you treat people, how you speak with people. Do you respect people? You cannot behave in a certain way at work and be in a certain way in church. So build your character all round so that wherever and however you show up, it is the same person. You have consistency showing up in your character all the time. So constantly seek for ways to improve yourself and work on your character flaws. So be authentic. Show up in the most authentic manner. Showing up authentically is not an excuse to say, oh, I'm just being myself. That is me. That is how I behave. He has to accept me like that. She knows that, no. Let's continually work on ourselves so that it's easy for us to be authentic in the way we show up to our partner whenever they need us. Another point is give genuine care to your partner. Different people want to be cared for in different ways, right? Depending on the needs of their lives and the priorities in their lives at different seasons, right? But there are basic human needs that even at the point when you're just trying to get to know one another, there are basic human needs you can work with from the scratch before you now begin to understand your partner, what he or she needs and how to serve them in that regard. But make sure that whatever stage you are in your relationship, you are providing genuine care to your partner. And it should be both ways. You, the woman, you're providing care to your partner. The husband also should provide care to the wife in whatever way that you know that you can show care to your wife. It may be an emotional need. You can be caring towards your partner. Please seize the moment. Always make sure that you're providing care to your partner. Have regular date night. If it's just once a week, you really don't have to go out. It can just be you choose every Friday night, every Saturday morning before we come out of the room. We want to do this. Every Saturday night by 6 p.m., we lock ourselves up and we're just doing our own thing. We are playing games. Sometimes let's not be limited by the availability of funds. There are many innovative ways that you can schedule regular date nights. Like I said, you can be playing games, watching movies. Just set apart a time that is just you and this person pouring into one another. This next point, enjoy sex. If you handle sex only for procreation, that means each and every one of us should probably be having children every year. Sex is for our pleasure. It's not evil. There's nothing evil. Like a pastor said, sex does not reduce your anointing because you're doing it in a godly fashion. You're doing it with the one with whom you've been joined, right? Enjoy it with your partner. If you've been married for so many years and it has become something that is now dutiful, yes, continue to do it, but just make sure that you are you are doing it as often as you want and as often as your partner wants. We may not go into details, but it is helpful for you to communicate your sexual tendencies and let your partner know how to help you fulfill them. And it's also just fair that you understand your partner's sexual tendencies and commit to helping them fulfill it as far as that will go in a godly fashion. Our next point is pray together. Pray, Pray, together. I think it's kind of easy to pray about your common goals together. But one thing that I also want to say here is it's very instructive for us to go to God in prayer about not just for our partner, but about our partner, particularly when you've complained about an issue over and over again and they seem not to get it, they seem not to understand it. Go on your knees and talk to God about that thing. And even in your time together as a couple, when you're praying, mention it together. Make sure that you're praying together about your common goals, about the common things you want to achieve, but also about one another. Pray together about one another. The next on our list is play together. Play together. Play together. Have fun. Have maximum fun together. Learn to enjoy each other's company. It's very important because you live together, you sleep in the house all night. You're probably apart from one another only 8 to 10 hours a day. When you go to work, when you commute back from work, you spend more time in your house. Either you're just coasting through the night or you're sleeping through the night. So you have to learn to enjoy each other's company. And that comes from understanding one another, what this person enjoys doing. And even if it's something you don't do, you can learn to, for instance, if you have a husband that loves football, you can sit with him, enjoy it with him. If you love watching romantic movies, call him in once in a while. Oh, let's see this movie together. It helps you to bond. It helps you to have common things to talk about because you are beginning to develop common interests. Have fun, relaxing moments together. So, for instance, you can decide you want to go to the spa together. You want to take a massage together. Just have as realistic as your life can adopt. Have as many fun things that you can do together. I do hope that this has been helpful in one way or the other. Thank you for coming all the way with us today on life, love, and relationships. We've enjoyed putting this together for you. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and press the subscribe button now. Till the next episode, I am yours, Uluwa Kemi. Bye.